So this morning we got about 3 or 4 guys working on the plane, working on putting in new EGT probes for the new 3X. And Kelly's still hard at work tearing the panel apart on the inside, getting ready to mock up things for the new panel. But got a lot of hands on deck working on the airplane. Well, it's exciting to be involved in a project like this, but what can kind of pour a little water on the fire real quickly is thinking about the costs involved. And we're going to talk about that as we go along in this series. Things on an airplane are not cheap. They're more expensive than automobiles, for example. Oil changes are 3 or 4 times more expensive, tires, insurance, all of those kind of things. And like any project, whether you do it on an airplane or whether you do it at home, you usually end up doing things or finding things that you hadn't planned on. And that's already been the case on this project so far as well. We're going to be replacing the rotating beacon. We found some plastic pieces on the dorsal fin of the airplane that were starting to crack, and so we've decided to replace those. And that's all part of that annual process. It's just finding things that need to be fixed. And oftentimes that includes things that you didn't plan on. And that, of course, adds to the total cost. But instead of thinking about the final cost of this project, today I want to be a little more positive and talk about how this project is also going to be a moneymaker for us. That may surprise you a little bit, but the table that I'm showing shows all the pieces that we've already taken off the plane, and all of those old pieces I will sell, whether it's on eBay or through the Avionics shop here at the field or someplace else. And all of those pieces are worth a fair amount of change. So the old gauges, the RPM gauge, the manifold gauge, even those fuel gauges that I said weren't working very accurately, those will be worth some money. That 1G5 that we're taking out will be worth some money. And so we're looking at being able to recoup a fair amount of the cost just by selling those old parts. That's one of the other good things. So you can make money at this project, but it's like everything else. It costs money, I guess, to make money. So again, I'm glad that you've joined me along this little journey so far, this Avionics project and the annual. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the progress. We'll continue to follow along with that. We'll look forward to seeing you again along life's journey at the next series as we continue this project. Thanks. Bye.